You need more traffic to get more sales. And as we talked about, it's not just about traffic, it's also about conversions, but it starts with the traffic, getting them on their site, and then telling them what to do next to actually get them to the sale.
You're listening to Thrive by Design, business, marketing, and lifestyle strategies for your jewelry brand to flourish and thrive. Let's get started.
Welcome to the Thrive by Design podcast, episode 127. Today is going to be a fun episode. You got me here today. It's Tracy Matthews, the Chief Visionary Officer over at Flourish and Thrive Academy and the host of the Thrive by Design podcast. Anyway, so we just went through a complete website rebrand. We launched our new website on November 20th. It's insane. We're really excited about the new look and feel of Flourish and Thrive Academy. So if you haven't seen it, you can head on over to the website to kind of experience what's going on and how we're kind of evolving as a brand. We put this together really quickly. But one of the things that I really love about working with people outside who have an opportunity to look inside your business and kind of show you what you can't see was that my web designer, Alyssa, said to me, I was saying, I like so-and-so's website or like so-and-so's website, definitely not to copy anyone because I have a very specific idea of what I like for design, but more for user flow and experience. And she reminded me that what I do here is something very different than sort of the websites that I was kind of bringing to her to show her how I wanted the website flow. And let me explain. So, a lot of people out in the teaching space or the business development space who are teaching online, they really brand themselves as personalities. And one of the things that I'm really conscious of here at Flourish and Thrive is that none of this matters if it's not for the community, because as a designer myself, and as someone who really struggled in my earlier years trying to get my business off the ground, and then when I finally did, continued to struggle, when I didn't have the answers to the things, the questions that I had, I know how powerful community can be. And so my whole idea to create Flourish and Thrive Academy and the impetus behind it has always been about creating this great community where we can get together, talk about ideas, get answers, get insider secrets, break down the walls and the barriers of this tight-lipped jewelry industry. That's always been my number one focus. And it was never necessarily about me or Robin co-founding the company. And so, just as evolution sort of happened and our business began to grow, our faces got more and more into the company. And I say that because we are the key teachers over here at Flourish and Thrive. But what it really started to become about was more the community, or it always was about the community, but we had these superstar students that were rising to the top and sharing and teaching things that they did. And then we had people just sharing these big wins or walking the other designers in our, let's say in our Diamond Insiders community through step by step of exactly what they did to have a successful promotion. And so as I start to step back and take a look at what we've built here at Flourish and Thrive, it is so much bigger than just me or Robin having this idea to come at you to help support you in business, because I know for a fact that I don't know everything. I'm far from it. I feel like I know nothing compared to some people. But what I am really good at is bringing people together so that we can all learn together. And so as we sort of have gone through this rebrand with Flourish and Thrive, it's been really important to me to make this more about community sourcing and the members of this community sharing ideas and basically even hiring some of the members of the community to become coaches, and then bringing in outside experts who have been in the industry for a long time to help coach as well. So you might be wondering why I'm telling you all this, but this episode was really inspired by that concept because over the last couple of years, a lot of the designers in our community use the platform Shopify. I'm a huge fan of Shopify these days. I'm actually a convert because I used to be WordPress only, but I realized for e-commerce, Shopify is one of those platforms that's really ahead of the curve. They are innovating at all times and growing and expanding the applications and the functionality of it. And it's just a really robust platform. So there's so much that you can do with it for very little money to get in. So I've sort of turned a corner and I think Shopify is amazing. And so we've actually partnered with Shopify to be able to bring you the Shopify platform at a really great price. So if you're not on Shopify yet, I'd really encourage you to consider it and head on over to flourishthriveacademy.com/Shopify, and you can check out the free trial that we negotiated for Shopify. and get 10% off. So here's the thing. You could test it out for several weeks doing your free trial. And then if you like the platform, you can sign up for the membership level that you like, and you'll automatically get 10% off ongoing on your Shopify membership. So it's a really great opportunity for you to get the best e-commerce platform, I think, on the market today, unless you're having a custom site built, which is very expensive to maintain. Not something, it's really more of an enterprise solution, not for like a niche designer necessarily. But, we really want to be able to bring you the best deals. So over the years, I've heard, kind of started with, one of our SOS coaches and one of our star students, Melissa Camilleri Anasich, when she came to us and said, I tried WordPress, I didn't like it, so I moved to Shopify, and it's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Then other people were trying it, and I kept listening, because I'm like an observer. I'm always learning. I can tell you what I think, but I'm learning from you guys too, what the best things are. So over the years, we've heard these great things about Shopify. So I'm like 100% both feet in, on board, love Shopify. And this episode sort of came about because these are some of the fan favorite applications, the best applications that we've heard of in our groups, in our Diamond Insiders group, in our SOS Accelerator program, and in our mastermind that designers are using and having really great results with. Does that make sense? So that's a long-winded way to sort of share with you why this episode came about. So I hope that it's of use. And if you're using Shopify, that you actually integrate some of these platforms. Now, if you aren't on Shopify, I just want to tell you, don't stress out. Don't worry. This episode is still great because whatever website platform that you're using, if you decide that you don't want to switch over to Shopify, totally cool. Maybe they have an application that's similar to some of these that you can plug in to your website. And if they don't, you might want to rethink your website platform because there's a lot of really great resources out there where you can use a tool like Hey Carson, and I'll make sure that I post that in the show notes to help you even update your site for a really small fee. You don't have to invest in really expensive design. So this is a really great opportunity for you to use what you learned today to get some last minute sales, increase the average cart value of each order, and have the best holiday season yet. Because let me tell you, it ain't over till it's over. What's another cliche thing? It ain't over till the fat lady sings. That's so not PC, but what are some of those things? It's you're still in the game. You got a couple weeks left for the holiday season. So let's get this going and let's start the new year off right. And I'm even snapping. Sorry, because I'm so excited about it. So anyway, if you haven't checked out Shopify yet, head on over to flourishthriveacademy.com/Shopify and check out what we've worked out for you. So let me dive right into the apps. And this first app that I'm going to share was recommended. We even talked about it a little bit in episode number 112 with Melissa Camilleri Anasich. And Melissa suggested this app, Kit. And the reason why she liked it so much was that Kit, you could basically get a text message on your phone after you got orders, from the day before, and type in yes or no. And Kit will automatically send thank you notes to all your customers that purchased the previous day. How awesome is that? Well, Kit is a really cool app because it does a lot more than that. It allows you to set up Facebook ads to retarget visiting customers on your site. It allows you to set up Instagram ads as well that actually deliver sales to your site. You can post updates on Facebook and drive customer engagement using Kit, which is cool. You can, as I mentioned, send those personalized thank you notes, which are super cool. You can create and promote discount codes to acquire and retain customers. And you can promote new or back in stock items in your shop and generate quick reports that provide insights on sales performance. So that sounds super dialed in, but that's what we've learned about Kit. But we've heard great things about it, and a lot of the designers in our community are using it. So the next app that I think is so cool is Yo. And Yo is basically like a social proof app. It creates a busy and live environment in your online store, much like the vibe you feel when you enter a busy retail store. So what it does is it basically has this little bubble that pops up and shows your customers who are landing on those pages who recently bought from your shop. So it gives you your store an instant sense of credibility. It gives you social proof from recent buyers. And it also gives you the potential for new customers who now have the confidence to shop from you because they see that you're not just this lonely island or like random shop that no one's actually buying from. The social proof and live atmosphere in your online store encourages more visitors to buy. So this is really cool. And this is going to result in increased conversion rates and revenue for you to continue growing your business and to continue to get more customers, which is awesome. So as you know, like one of our focuses for the last 3 to 4 months has really been about digital marketing and e-commerce and online sales. And so that's one of the reasons why we even launched our SOS Accelerator program, which is, practically filled. We are like blown away beyond our expectations of how many people were just like so ready for one-on-one coaching in the e-commerce space. But we really wanted to be able to bring you some of these things that are working for some of those designers. So these are all things that we're going to be testing and checking out along with you. So the next app is the third app that we want to recommend. It's called Lucky Orange. This really takes the guesswork around optimizing your site for sales. And let me explain what I mean. So basically, it creates like this heat map and videos of where people go when they land on your site. So you know like where people are bouncing off and also where people are taking the next action. So what this does, it allows you to gain insights into all areas of your site's usability with sales chat, recordings, form analytics, heat maps, polls, and so much more. And so I think the really cool thing is that you can watch recordings of real visitors, like real people coming onto your site to see why they did not convert. So this is so helpful if we're trying to, it's not just about the traffic, guys, it's about the conversion. So like, what if you could turn that average 1% conversion rate into a 3% conversion rate because you're using an app like Lucky Orange? So this next app is a great app because we love MailChimp. MailChimp is a great email marketing tool for those of you who are just starting out in email marketing. It's also very budget friendly, so we highly recommend it. They have a cute little monkey too, which is cool. I love it. So just a little sidebar. My niece, Madison, she was my brother's first daughter, and he has 3 adorable girls. For those, you probably heard me talking about my family a lot if you listen to this podcast religiously, but I'm one of 8 kids. So like most of my siblings have children and one of my brothers has 3 girls and his daughter Madison is obsessed with monkeys. So if she ever ends up being an entrepreneur someday, I know she's going to love MailChimp because the monkey is their mascot, which is so fun. Anyway, MailChimp for Shopify, which is our 4th suggestion, integrates your MailChimp list with Shopify and automates importing contacts from when people buy on your Shopify site, which is awesome. So you have to remember that email marketing is really integrative right now. It's like the number one way to get more traffic and conversions on your site. In fact, you can see episodes that I did in the spring all about this because email marketing is really the number one traffic driver to your website. It allows you to segment your list a lot easier and it allows you to target clients for more sales. And for those of you who don't know about MailChimp and what it's capable of these days, you can set up very detailed email automation, autoresponder sequences. You can do a lot with MailChimp these days just on autopilot. So you definitely want to check out MailChimp for Shopify. Our app number 5 is Facebook Messenger for Shopify. We also talked about this with Melissa. This is a great tool and it can be used like live chat. So think about it this way, like messenger bots are huge these days. Everyone's using them. And it's really like the best thing right now to keep people engaged. I just mentioned that email is the number one way, but more and more, fewer and fewer people are actually opening or seeing every single email that goes out. But people do open Facebook Messenger and open messages from Facebook. So this is a really great way to have conversations with your customer to help you sell more on your site. It could be used sort of like a live chat option. Plus, since everyone's on Messenger, if you don't have live chat put on your site, this is a really great way because people are always checking their messenger to stay in touch with someone if you miss them the second that they first sent the email. You can also do automated responses with this. It provides a really fast and easy way for your customers to buy products on Messenger as well. And you can reach customers instantly to message them about their orders and give customers one place to track purchase confirmations and shipping details, which is super cool. The next app I'm going to recommend, app number 6, is Swell. And this allows you to easily create loyalty programs for existing customers. So it allows you to come up with highly customizable loyalty programs where you can create points for purchases, social media, referrals, like all those sorts of things. It keeps your current clients engaged and rewards current customers for sending people your way and actually buying, which is super cool. So another fan favorite, this one's huge, is an app called Privy. So Privy allows you to grow your email list with high converting pop-up opt-ins on your site. It allows you to save abandoned carts by offering an incentive to purchase as the customer leaves your site, and so much more. And it also integrates with MailChimp, Privy for MailChimp as well. So you can choose your own incentive. You can bundle things together. You can offer free shipping or give them a small discount for opting into your site, into your Privy app. This also integrates, as I mentioned, with your email marketing platform like MailChimp and Klaviyo as well, if you have more advanced CRM. It is also a great opportunity for you to stop leaving money on the table, and it allows you to create a buying experience that leads to easier sales in the future. So it's a really great opportunity for you to capture and build your email list, and then also kind of save those abandoned carts on the exits. Consistent Carts, speaking of carts, is the next app we're going to share. This monitors cart activity, it tracks abandoned carts, keeps items in the cart for clients on the same device or a different one. Plus, it automates emails and push messages. So I think the point of this is that it's a really abandoned cart sequences. We talked about it on our SOS training that we did last night for our members in our one-on-one coaching program. And we did this training with Kathleen Cutler, and she walked us through exactly how to set up an abandoned cart sequence. And it was super cool because, you have 3 abandoned cart emails that you can send within the first 72 hours, engaging your customers. And, a lot of reasons people abandon carts, not because they don't want to buy, but because something happened. Like a lot of times, maybe the phone rang, or maybe they had to go pick their kids up at school and they didn't complete it, or they're in line on their mobile and they're buying something, while they're buying their groceries, and then they don't complete the purchase. And then all of a sudden they forget about it. So this is a great way to recapture sales and improve generation. I've heard of statistics along the lines of you can recover 30% of abandoned carts using application like Consistent Cart. So that's just something that I pulled out of the top of my head. Don't bank on me for that, but this is a really great opportunity for you to build your sales and get more sales. They have really great, allows you to give really great customer service. And it also lets you easily follow up with people on their sales, etc. All right. So the next app that I'm going to talk about is Instagram Shop. So it allows you to turn your Instagram feed into a store, which is super cool. Facebook also has an integration with Shopify where you can sell on Facebook. So these are all really great tools to help you sell in multiple places. So you can turn your Instagram feed into a shop, as I mentioned. And you guys all know, but Instagram is super hot right now, and you can get clients just shopping right where they're looking at your beautiful images. And this really creates a unique shopping experience for your customers and lets your clients shop exactly how they see it on Instagram without having to dig through your store to try and find the stuff you're posting, right? Easy peasy. So Instagram Shop is app number 9. App number 10, plug-in SEO. So we know the importance of SEO to get traffic on our site. If someone's Googling a phrase or a keyword, you want your site to be showing up on the first page of Google so that people can find you. So this allows you to master your SEO easily and increase organic traffic to your site, which is all what we want, right? One of the number one things that I heard from people who are trying to sell more online is that they want to get more traffic to their site. And one thing that you need to remember is that about 1 out of every 100 people that land on your site actually purchase. So you need volumes of traffic. If you want to get a bunch of sales every day, you need to get a lot of traffic on there. So this is really about increasing traffic and getting more eyeballs on your site. It helps you improve your discoverability because you need more traffic to get more sales. And as we talked about in the SOS and everything else that we do, it's not just about traffic, it's also about conversions, but it starts with the traffic, getting them on their site, and then telling them what to do next to actually get them to the sale. So I originally started this episode with 10 apps, but as I was digging through our Diamond Insiders and kind of looking a little bit deeper about what people were recommending, I wanted to share with you a few more that I think would be really helpful for those of you who are kind of DIY and trying to get things done on your own. So Mary Geraldine, one of our mastermind designers, suggested a couple more apps, and she has a really great online business, a really great Shopify business. And so I wanted to share this with you. Page Studio allows you to customize page layout. So if you're using a Shopify template, this application will allow you to move things around, probably create custom landing pages, all those sorts of things. so that you can make your site your own. So AfterShip is a great tool. This is another app for international shipping. So Mary lives in Bali, but her customers are mostly international, living in the US, living in Europe, living in Australia, other countries. So it's a great tool for international shipping. It allows you to estimate the shipping and work with customers overseas, which is awesome. We also had a recommendation. I can't say that. All right, just, real life here. We're just going to keep that blunder in there. The Hexstum bar. There's a paid version on this. So some of these apps have free and paid versions, but the paid version allows you to target people based on the country and add different tiers to their orders. So if you know that you have customers in specific countries or you have an international audience, this could be a really great tool, like Mary has an international audience, for you to really grow your business. And then she also recommended LimeSpot, which recommends other products. So, when you're shopping on one of those big sites, like I was on Shopbop the other day and Intermix, getting some stuff for my next video shoot that's coming up real soon. And, when you look at something and then all of a sudden it says, you might also like, this is a similar type of app. It's going to recommend products based on what you're searching for. So this is a great way to help you build a sale, to help customers see things that they might not have found otherwise, and a great way just overall to increase the average cart value. So check out LimeSpot, which is another great app. So those are about 14 apps. I'm going to run through these one more time for you. App number 1 is Kit. App number 2 is Yo. App number 3, Lucky Orange. Number 4 is MailChimp for Shopify. Number 5 is Facebook Messenger for Shopify. App number 6 is Swell. App number 7 is Privy. That's the pop-up that allows you to integrate with your email CRM. App number 8 is Consistent Cart, which helps you recover abandoned carts. Really important. App number 9, Instagram Shop. App number 10, Plugin SEO. All right. And then the other apps that I recommended. So app number 11 technically is Page Studio. App number 12 is AfterShip. App number 13, Hexstum Bar. And app number 14, LimeSpot. All right. Awesome. So this is all stuff that's curated just from designers in our community. So we have a pretty awesome crew over here. If you are not part of our crew yet, our community, we'd love to have you. So I want to invite you to something really special that's going to be happening early January. It starts January 8th officially. So I'd really like for you to mark your calendar for January 8th. It's called the Jewelry Brand Makeover Bootcamp. It's an amazing boot camp. It's new and improved. We ran something very similar last year, but we're always in the spirit of upgrading and making things better. We've elevated the content. We've elevated the experience. So we're really excited about this boot camp. Basically, it's a 10-day boot camp to help you fall in love with your business again and create an unforgettable jewelry brand by, kind of helping show you and support you in the things that you might, maybe not be seeing in your business. So I'm really, really excited about this. By the end of it, you're going to be excited and revived. We're going to have some really great actionable contests and exercises that are going to allow you to really implement and integrate right away in your business. And I mentioned the contests, but the contests are really fun because we give away a lot of free stuff, including mentoring sessions with me and Robin. So it's definitely worth your while to join and play full out because those mentoring sessions are valued at over $400 oftentimes. So make sure you check it out. You can head on over to flourishthriveacademy.com/makeover. That's flourishthriveacademy.com/makeover. And you can get on the waiting list so that you're notified when we open the group and release the exercises for this amazing boot camp. It's going to be so fun. I cannot wait. I love it. Anyway, so if you haven't grabbed it yet, make sure that you grab our free download, Simple Sales Hacks. This is going to share stories of 10 designers who are doing some really great things in their business so that you are inspired to step outside of the box and tweak what you've learned and make it your own and really grow your business and flourish and thrive, right? We still got time, guys. Holiday season is not over. It's not over till it's over. So make sure that you're stepping up your game, that you're staying focused and on point. It's anybody's, best holiday season ever. You still have many, many days left. So get to work, Let's get this going. Let's end the year off with a bang and start the new year with this amazing energy because we're so stoked about our business. All right, you guys, I am thrilled to be here today. This is Tracy Matthews signing off. Until next time, if you haven't grabbed Shopify, I'm going to have all the links and everything that I mentioned in this episode over in the show notes over at flourishthriveacademy.com/episode 127. All right, take care till next time. This is Tracy Matthews signing off.